When you look inside the kidney, you have to understand that there has to be a process of filtration. And the only way that we're going to be able to test that as healthcare providers is if we test the urine.
It has let me see all kinds of areas of the healthcare field and been able to speak with doctors, nurses, and kind of get a good view of everything.
They're having shadowing experiences from podiatry to chiropractor to eye doctors to dentistry to veterinary.
I know I wanted to go into ophthalmology, but I didn't really, I wasn't really sure about it. And so when I went there, I really got to shadow an optometrist, and seeing what he was doing really made me want to follow in his footsteps.
This is going to be your patient, so what you're going to do is you're going to introduce yourself first.
Hello, my name is Cassandra. I'll be your nurse today.
They're going to be learning how to not only communicate with a patient, they'll be able to communicate with their peers, they'll be able to communicate with people in the workforce.
I plan on going into pre-med for my undergraduate, and this class has given me the necessary information that I need.
Now I know what I want to do in college, and now I know what I want to do basically throughout my future.
You need to breathe through your mouth while using this barometer.
We do a lot of experiments, a lot of group work and teamwork. It's very little of the teacher standing in front of the room and talking to them. We actually work with DNA, we work with bacteria. We use a lot of technology, so the skills coming out are transferable to many other areas. We start with a forensics unit, and then we move on to learn that the woman who died actually has several medical problems. And so we learn about all those medical problems, how to diagnose, how to treat, and what the consequences are, and so forth.
Today we were taking data with barometers. We were measuring lung capacity so that we could compare between males and females in our class. We're actually applying it to a fake case, a prospective asthma patient. So we're using this data to determine what's normal and what's not. I love everything about it because you're learning how to do research and how to collect data and do all of this stuff that, healthcare related or not, it's extremely valuable to be able to do in school.
One of the things that we touched on was the brain, just like scratching the surface of what the brain is, the structure and functions of it. I honestly just melted. I loved it so much because I love the complexity of it and the fact that there's so much room for discovery.
These courses are not only meant for the students that think that they want to go to college or are college bound. The skills that are learned, the content that's learned is very transferable to maybe a 2-year degree or even going straight out from the classroom into the workforce.
They're going to be ready to problem solve, be on their toes when a crisis happens without even realizing that they're doing it all on their own.
In all honesty, it really is fun. It is challenging and I have learned a lot.
It's everything you could wish for in a class in high school. We get to do a lot of cool things that it just kind of gets you excited every day.
Awesome!